Hi guys, this is Tweedle, and today I thought it'd be a little fun thing to give you guys my 3 biggest tips for singing, as a singer myself. So, without further ado, let's get started. So my first tip is to know yourself as a singer. Now, I personally spent years trying to sing like everyone else, and absolutely, that really pushed my voice as a singer to be able to adapt to different artists like Ariana Grande, Blackpink, and then we've got like Wavy, different artists, Taylor Swift, so many different artists, and that has pushed my voice massively. But then when it came to me, when it came to music, you never saw that. So I 100% recommend spending that time looking for yourself as an artist and who you are within music, which I have done, and you end up seeing me a lot now in my own music. But if you want to do music and sing a lot, you really have to find out who you are as a singer, because you're not going to be the next Ariana Grande. Okay, the second tip is to know yourself as an artist. Like I said with the last one, you are not going to be the next Ariana Grande. You're going to be the first you. So your own individuality is what's going to make you an artist, not who someone else is and your impression of what someone else is. Now, as an artist, you need to fully understand not only your voice, but your musicality, what you like within music, your styles, and what you sound good in, but also how you dress yourself, how you act. All these things are very important. So another thing for me, I love fantasy, like Lord of the Rings, Narnia, fairies, all that kind of stuff. So I absolutely want to be bringing that in when I do my covers in the future. Absolutely. And I believe you can probably already see that I have this fantasy vibe that's already ingrained within the Lone Tweedle itself, especially within the name being derived from Tweedledum and Tweedledee from Alice in Wonderland. Even with our motto being a Dr. Seuss quote from the Lorax, you can already see it. And that's something that shapes your individuality and makes you different and stand out from other people as an artist. So that then makes me wonder, what makes you guys different? Okay, my final piece of advice is to network. This can be with other singers or instrumentalists, but at the end of the day, it doesn't even need to be those guys. You can even network with sound engineers, and that is generally just for the reason because you don't actually know who people actually have contacts with. So these people could have contacts that can actually provide you opportunities to further yourself within your own career as an artist. I will definitely say that within my own circle, I have people that have connections to people that have connections to an artist called Snatch. A very big artist, and she's wonderful, and you wouldn't know this without networking. So make sure, guys, that when you head out and do events, maybe like an open mic, or you go out and do stages, that you network. Make friends with the other artists that are there, make friends with the sound engineers, make friends with the bartender, because you don't actually know who people know, and they can really help elevate your career. Alright, so there are my 3 tips for today. Do let me know what you think of this, as I've never done this before, so if you want more, do let me know. But, yeah, they're my 3 tips for today, and I hope they really do help you. I would also like to take this opportunity to let you know that the Lone Tweedle has now got themselves their own YouTube channel and their own TikTok. The links are in the bio, so make sure you go double check that, alongside looking at the tickets for our next events. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye!